this myself, actually. I thought about all the frustrations I've had. I thought I was going to move out of this house and build a bigger island, but we decided to stay because the location for our house is great, and we really didn't want to rock the boat at this point, so we just decided to do updates to the house. So, but one of the things that always frustrated me was how small my island was, and I've always been frustrated with it, but never really got a chance to actually build to fix it. So last year I decided to start a journey of designing an island. I did all the measuring myself. I thought about all the issues that I needed to fix. Okay, I made all the template, how I want it to fit in my kitchen. Excuse my kitchen right now, it's a little bit messy because these people are coming to finally finish this. But I thought about all the things that really upset me about my kitchen and some of the things that I needed to resolve. So what I did first was I got rid of all the things that I didn't need, and I thought about what appliances do I need to keep and that kind of thing. So this was a result of that, and I will show you this when they are done, but today they are coming here to fix it. Okay, but I just wanted to show you this. So I am working on that because I needed to organize all of this. Okay, these are mostly my appliances, but I already really threw away most of the ones that I needed to let go. But I needed to house these, and I will show you once everything is done. Those people are supposed to come in and do the finishing touches. Here's my island. I absolutely love it. I said I wasn't gonna show you until they're done, but that's fine. What is left, what happened was they gave me, as you can see, those people, they didn't match the bookshelf section and the doors. So they're gonna come in and mask that by putting another panel right here, and it's gonna have more of a flush look here. But one of the first things I wanted to solve was, how do I store my Kitchenaid mixer? As you can see, I went ahead. This was actually one of the most expensive things about this thing, because this I have quartz countertop, and another challenge that I had was I wanted to match what I already have, and so finding this was a mission, because they most big box stores have a minimum purchase price or minimum size. So it was a challenge. I had to end up getting this at Home Depot versus this, which I got at Lowe's. This was my dream. I always wanted to have this guy. If I can get it up. So this guy, it's commercial grade, and it's a really, really nice feature about this island. It was, again, the most expensive. That allowed me, not the most expensive, but the second most expensive part of this. So, but anyway, and you can see I have all these pullouts here to store my extra stuff. I finally have space for my mixer. Okay, so to put this back, you just have to pull on both sides and let it go, and everybody gets freaked out by that every time. It is in right now, and right there you can see it. So I absolutely love this about that was the main reason actually for this. Then I added drawers as well, and they're soft closed drawers, and I wanted to be able to store my placemats, because I have placemats for holidays, for everyday use and all that. So I wanted to be able to store that. And here I'm storing all my napkins, tablecloths and all that here, and some extra dishcloths, and everything is there. So the most expensive item of this was the bookshelf. Right now I took out all the stuff, and I'll show you when it's all done. It was the most expensive part, and they tried to get me to use a already made cabinet and just remove the doors, but I just didn't want it to look like a makeshift, especially because I already paid so much. This was $1,100 just for the bookshelf, which I don't think they should be that expensive at all, but hey, okay. And then this side here, this is where all my appliances go, like the small appliances, it works perfectly. And those people need to come. They did a crappy job. They're gonna fix this as well. They need to turn this around because it's facing the wrong direction. Okay. And so another thing is, I wanted to make sure I have an outlet which I had in my old cabinet. You see, it's already dead. So what they're going to do, they're going to remove this because they didn't put some panel that was supposed to go behind there, which, oh my gosh, anyway, they're gonna have to do it. So they have to take this out again, put it back on new ones. So, but anyway, hopefully everything goes well. And as I said, they're gonna put new panels here to make it all look flush. Yeah, and I'll show you when it's all said and done. But I absolutely love the size of the island. Is about, I think, 41 inches this side and 57 inches this side. That is because I wanted to make sure I leave just enough space on this side for us to navigate. We don't use this side as much as we use the other side, but I wanted to also make sure that things visually, when they are off, you can tell. And for me, they bother me. I want things to be symmetrical in general. So I wanted to make sure I leave enough space on that side and that side. And oh, that's another thing they need to fix. They did a crappy job installing this, but there's a kit toe drawer down there, which I put the stuff I don't use like on daily basis. So that's nice. I just put the stuff I rarely use there. But again, another nice feature because I don't have to bend. I can just kick it. But anyway, yeah, so I absolutely love the size. You saw my Christmas vlog. We already had it on Christmas. We're supposed to have this last year. And I mean, done last year before Thanksgiving, and now it's the new year and it's still not done. But anyway, yeah, you can, I absolutely love it. It was purely for organizational purposes, and it has freed my pantry a lot, which let me show you. Okay, maybe it's a little bit messy, I don't know. Not as messy, but at least it freed my pantry. Yes, I still use my pantry to store my extra dishes and stuff like that. And I use it to, you know, like to store obviously all my groceries, but at least it's a little bit organized and I can put everything in its place, and it's still full. But guess what? We live here and we actually use the stuff. So, but yeah, and look at that. That's umusho. That's the South African cornmeal. And then my husband makes boerewors. So we have everything organized for him. So yeah. The young lady that I worked with at Lowe's, just when I figured out exactly the sizes that I needed, I actually did research as to how much I, you know, like needed to make space here. For instance, I wanted to be able to make sure that I can open the dishwasher. And so I had to research that, what's the regulation size. So this is like just below regulation size, but that's fine with me as long as I can open my dishwasher. But one of the things that I wanted to point out was to keep the cost low, I had to make sure that I use a lot of what they already have, so I don't have to make custom pieces. And that was to keep the cost low. So for instance, they already had this and they already had this. So it was just really a matter of, I said I wanted 41.5 by 57 inches the top to be that. So everything had to fit under that, and also leave some room for the hang, basically. So that actually, the hang is more like here, so 1.5, about 1 inch on each side, I think. But anyway, I wanted to make sure that everything fits there. So these cabinets, they already have, you know, like as a standard. This bookshelf is a standard. The cabinets on the back is a standard. The drawers is a standard. So I just wanted to fit everything. So the professional at Lowe's, that girl, oh my gosh, she's so young, 20 years old. And she worked with me and we sat down over and over and over. and we finally got the thing to work. But anyway, so here's another challenge that I had. I bought my house for over 11 years ago, and I had to find the matching ones, because what I was trying to do here, just to explain, what I was trying to do, I was trying to make sure that whatever I already have, I don't have to replace it if it's in good condition. One of those things that I absolutely love is my quartz countertop. I wanted to make sure that I keep those, and that's basically, I had to find a match for that. That also meant I also had to find this, and I found this at Amazon, and they were not that expensive at all. And Mr. E and me and Kit put them in. Kit and I, we measured everything like over and over to make sure that everything was lined up, and also we were matching what they already have there. And so getting that to line up was the most important thing, because we could not ruin. If we ruined this, it would have been a disaster. So Mr. E came in and did the drilling and everything and put everything in. Kit and I, we did the measuring. So it was a team effort. But let's get to the color of this thing. So one of the things that I struggled with when it came to this was the color, okay? Choosing the right color. You can see it's got a little bit of a brown to it, and it's got a little bit of a black to it. So I wanted something completely different from my cherry cabinets, which I absolutely love, because it's hard to match wood. Look, even brand new wood is hard to match if you're getting different pieces. So I wanted a complete departure from what I already have, because I felt like matching that would be impossible. So to keep things still looking uniform and, you know, like not contrasting too much, I made sure that the countertops and the knobs were exactly the same. And that kind of keeps the eye, you know, like it doesn't feel busy or anything. And so yeah, everything like is that was probably my biggest thing. And everyone was telling me, no, don't. I wanted to do dark gray, and somebody said no, dark gray might be too much of a contrast, because my kitchen and my floors are very warm. I absolutely hate my floors, but guess what, I'm not changing anything I don't need to change for the sake of aesthetics, you know, functionality over aesthetics. I do love aesthetics, but functionality first. So, but anyway, that's really how I ended up with this color. And also, you cannot see my table right now. I covered all the appliances. Okay, yeah, you can see this wood here. So I was trying to get something that wouldn't contrast with this. So I think this was a good compromise. And another thing about this, I used maple cabinet wood, because the cherry wood is a lot more expensive. And so to keep things affordable, I just couldn't believe how expensive, first of all, this whole thing was. But anyway, to keep things affordable, I ended up using basically maple wood, but I still love it. Okay, so here's the final product. You can see that it looks all the same now. Rich chocolate, onyx black. Okay, so there are my appliances. Fixed the kick drawer, but it was having a hard time, to be honest with you, closing, and so I kind of had to push it in to close it, and you can see that the glue is coming off. They need to figure out a mechanism to make this thing work. On one side it's fine, on another it's not. So that's definitely a problem. When it was still stuck, they wouldn't close. So, but anyway, I'll report that. But yeah, I'm happy with it. Thank you for watching. That's Kit and Luke when they were one of Kit's birthdays. I love that picture because they're both in bliss. But anyway, I just put all my cookbooks, and as you can tell, I have every diet book known to man. Anyway, yeah, I love this bookshelf.